The rule for operations with radicals. If you are multiplying radicals, as we are here, it's inside, inside, outside, outside. So I have outsides 4 and 3 multiply to make 12. And inside 6y and 7x squared y multiply to make 42 x squared, and it's y squared because they both had a y. Now I've got 2 of them. Almost done. I just need to simplify. So you should head to the 42 to see if we can get anything out of it. We can't, but I'll still show it. Divide 2, 21. Divide 3, 7. Divide 7, 1. So you don't have to do anything with the 42. Now for the x's, remember there's an invisible 2 in this corner. That means we're doing 2 divided by 2 is 1. So I have 12x y to the power 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then all that's left in the radical is the 42. I'm almost done. Do you know what's missing? Absolute value bars. Because it was even odd. That one's done. Let's try adding and subtracting. The rule for adding and subtracting is that you can only add them up if they have the same thing under the radical. 72, 98, and 50 are not the same, so I have to hedge them all first to see if I can make them match. So write 6 times space plus 7 times space minus space. So that's to help me not forget about the 6 plus 7, the minus that are all in front there. Now I'll hedge. Leave a little bit of space, and we're hedging 72. 72 divided by 2 is 36, divided by 2 is 18, divided by 2 is 9, divided by 3 is 3, divided 3, 1. Because these are square roots, I need 2 of a kind. 2 and 3 get out, and 2 stays in. So 2 times 3 is 6, square root 2. Done. The 2 and the 3 that I circled, those multiply to make 6. Then the 2 is left inside. Let's do the next one, 98. 98 divided by 2 is 49, divided by 2. Whoops, can't divide by 2, it should be 7. I need group of 2, and there are 2 7s. So I write 7 that gets out and 2 that stays in. So it's looking like I have a match. I have these both that have 2 inside. That means I'll be able to add something up there. Last one. We're hedging 50. Divided by 2 is 25. Divided by 5 is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. So a 5 gets out and a 2 stays in. There's another match, so I can add up all 3 of these. I just need to multiply their front numbers first. 6 times 6 is 36 root 2 plus 7 times 7 is 49 root 2 minus, this one's just 5 root 2. Alright, now we can add them up. They are like terms because they all have root 2, so I know that my answer is going to be something square root 2. So 36 plus 49 minus 5. 36 plus 49 minus 5. 80. So 80 root 2 is our final answer. 80 root 2. Done. Let's try foiling. So we already did multiplying radicals on problem 19. This is the same thing but with foiling. So first outside, inside, last. I multiply these 2 first ones together. So 6 times 3 is 18. 5 times 5 is 25. Now we'll do the next one, 6 root 5 times 4 root 2. 6 times 4 is 24. Square root 5 times 2 is 10. Next one. Negative 2 root 2 times 3 root 5. I won't use highlighting for all of these, but a couple of them I will. Multiplying this one times this one. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. 2 times 5 is 10. Now I can do the last one. Negative 2 root 2 times 4 root 2. That's negative 8 root 2 times 2 is 4. Almost done. We should simplify and combine like terms. So the first one is 18. 25 is a perfect square, so 5. Then these two middle ones both have square root 10. So I will do, I'll add those up. 24 minus 6 is 18. 18 root 10. Last one, I have minus 8 root 4. The square root of 4 is 2. So now we simplify. 18 times 5 is 50 and 40 is 90. Plus 18 root 10, because we couldn't simplify square root of 10. Minus 8 times 2 is 16. Almost done. Add up the 90 and the negative 16 because they're like terms. So we get 74 plus 18 root 10. Final answer.